Most people don't fail because they're weak. They fail because they negotiate with themselves. And the moment you stop doing that, the moment you stop arguing with your own excuses, you become impossible to stop. If you think you're lazy or unmotivated or just not the type of person who wins, you're wrong. You can force yourself to win. And today, I'll show you exactly how. 1. The lie that is making you lose. Let's start with the truth most people never hear. You don't lose because you lack talent. You don't lose because you're tired. You don't lose because life is hard. You lose because you believe a lie. I need motivation to act. Motivation is random. It's emotional. It disappears the moment something feels uncomfortable. You wait for motivation to wake up early. You wait for motivation to go to the gym. You wait for motivation to start the business or study or work on yourself. And then you wonder why nothing changes. Waiting to feel ready guarantees one thing. You will keep losing to the version of yourself that wants comfort. This is the moment most viewers realize, yeah, this is exactly what I do. Now we move.
2. Winning is a skill, not a feeling. Here's the part that flips your entire belief system. Winning has nothing to do with feelings. It's not about inspiration. It's not about confidence. It's not even about positive thinking. Winning is a skill, and skills can be learned. The core of that skill is simple: action without negotiation. Here's the science. Your brain releases dopamine after you take action, not before. So if you sit there waiting for dopamine, waiting for the right mood, waiting to feel confident, you'll wait forever. But when you act first, even if you don't want to, your brain rewards you. That reward creates motivation, and that motivation fuels more action. Movement creates motivation, not the other way around. That's why disciplined people look unstoppable. They're not superhuman. They just learned to act before they feel like it.
Now let me give you the exact mechanisms to break procrastination and force action instantly. A. The no negotiation rule. If you negotiate with laziness once, you lose forever, because laziness only needs a single victory to take control. The rule is simple. When the thought appears, I don't want to, you act instantly. No debate, no bargaining, no 5 more minutes. Every time you cut the negotiation, discipline grows. B. The 5-second override. When you feel hesitation, count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Move. This interrupts the brain's excuse factory. It kills overthinking before it forms. It turns action into a reflex. The best part, once you start moving, the resistance disappears. C. The 2-minute activation rule. The hardest part isn't the work, it's the start. So tell yourself, I'll do this for just 2 minutes. 2 minutes opens the door. Inertia keeps you going. Your brain would rather continue than stop once you're already in motion. These 3 tools alone can rewrite your entire life.
4. Identity override. Now, let's talk about the most powerful shift of all: identity. You don't act like a winner because you don't see yourself as one. This isn't emotional, it's logical. Human behavior follows identity. If you believe you're a procrastinator, you act like one. If you believe you're easily distracted, you prove yourself right. If you believe you're inconsistent, you become inconsistent. The shift is simple. Stop saying, I need motivation to do this. Start saying, I am the type of person who does this. Identity comes before behavior. When you act like someone who wins repeatedly, you become someone who wins. You're not trying to feel disciplined. You are practicing being disciplined. You don't need to feel like a winner. You need to behave like someone who wins. Feelings come after, identity comes first. 5. The dark truth. Master the hard path. Here's the part nobody wants to hear, but everyone needs. Doing hard things is not punishment. It's training. Every difficult task you force yourself through changes your brain. Literally, neuroscience shows that self-control is built by doing things you don't want to do. Cold showers, early mornings, grueling workouts, work that demands focus, tasks you would normally avoid. Every time you push through discomfort, you strengthen the brain region responsible for discipline. Effort builds self-control. Comfort destroys it. This is the path that separates winners from everyone else. Pain increases your capacity. Discomfort makes you sharper. Hardship creates superiority, not over other people, but over your weaker self. When you stop avoiding difficulty, you stop being controlled by impulses. That's when you become dangerous.
6. How to make winning automatic. Now let me give you the systems that turn discipline into a habit so strong it becomes automatic. 1. Engineered pressure. Humans perform better under pressure. Tell someone your goal. Public accountability. Set deadlines shorter than you're comfortable with. Create no checkpoints. Commitments where retreat is impossible. Burn the ships. Leave yourself no option but forward. 2. Repetition versus intensity. 1 hour a day beats 10 hours once a week. Consistency rewires your brain faster than intensity. 3. Limit your decisions. Pick your top 3 tasks that move your life forward. Start with them daily. No exceptions. You protect your energy by refusing everything that doesn't matter. 4. Train your focus. Use daily cognitive drills. Stroop effect. Say the color, not the word. Schultz table. Find numbers 1 to 25 fast. Non-dominant hand tasks. Brush your teeth or write with the opposite hand. These exercises strengthen the brain's control center. More focus, less procrastination. Everything here works because it's mechanical, not emotional, not motivational, systematic. 7. The final punch, the deathbed test. Let me leave you with the most important filter for your entire life. One day you will be on your deathbed. You will look back at the way you lived, and you will not care about how tired you were, how uncomfortable it felt, how stressed you were, or how scary the work seemed. You'll care about one thing. Did you use the potential you were given, or did you waste it? You don't have to feel ready. You don't need motivation. You don't need confidence. You need one skill: acting without negotiation. Force yourself now while your story is still being written, because once you master this, you don't need to force anything anymore. You simply become someone who wins.